welcome to another session of League of Legends. Welcome, everybody. Today we are playing some regular games, not ranked. That might be possibly due to slight alcohol perception, but that's okay. We're just gonna have some good times. See if we can't get our boy Suno in here. Let's see here what we got. Are you hugging me? Is this Christian camp? What is going on? Love you. Are you taking the bear? Yeah. Okay. No, I mean you can take the bear. Kyra, you can go night night. Love you. Be a good girl. You can go night night with mama. Yeah, so we got some good games going. Just played a few games with some friends. Had some interesting back and forth. Some fun times. Girlfriend and some of her friends not really sure about me going to a work party due to little confrontation with an employee. Nothing crazy. Just somebody you can't really respect. And that's definitely one of those things where you're kind of caught in the middle, and you kind of you want to be accommodatable, and you're like, hey, is this something that is going to affect me in the long term? And you want to be nice, you want to be good,
Double
you want
voice,
to be
double
fair.
voice, double 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 voice.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself. It
I
was
don't
too
like
easy.
that. I don't like that. That's not something that I am about. Welcome, Suno, everybody, to the game. Woo! Yeah,
You get your stream up.
yeah, he's the one that sounds like Satan, if anyone's curious. I was just going over some finite points. You know,
Double voice, double voice, double voice, double voice.
I don't think we got any double voice. I think we're good here. I think,
Right.
yeah. I'm good as soon as you pick.
I picked my stuff. Yeah, I'm just trying to, get things set up on my end so that I'm not, you know, caught with my pants around my elbows.
Oh, wow, yeah. I'll put on my glasses for that. Here we go. All right, and let's find a match. Let's see what's up. Yeah. So long story short, some earlier shit. I definitely want to know your opinion. Actually, you know what? Maybe we wait till the middle of the stream for this. Let's see. They got you on top for sure, so that's good. That's what you want.
Good top lane.
Yeah. Not doing ranked. Obviously due to some severity of the evening activities. Let's see. You will never in this stream catch me going up against a Senna. Period. It doesn't matter what they're into. We're never going to be playing with the Senna. We won't play with the Senna. We won't play against the Senna. It's just not one of those things that you really want to go up against. She's got incredible utilitarianism, um, great ADC par, as helping out her bot.
Motherfuckers.
Wow, they really set the tone for you.
Rules are made to be broken.
Of course, we've got Suno here for our guest appearance. I say guest very loosely. Me and Suno usually play League pretty regularly together, whether it just be for funsies, ranked, really whatever we're into. He's a really fun character, great guy. If you guys haven't followed him yet, follow him on Twitch. He's playing a lot of great games, playing a lot of new games actually, um, including Cyberpunk. Uh, Man, I completely had a blank earlier. The other day called Cyberpunk Cyber City, like a fucking noob. Oh wow, it was really embarrassing. But he's got two saves on the game. He's really exploring the depths of the game itself. He was doing some full integration right off the bat, and I think it had a high demand. Suna, if you want to tell us a little more about that.
I mean, yeah. I just got a new gaming PC with an AMD Ryzen 7 3800 uh, CPU. It's got the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3080 in there running it, 32 gigs of RAM, and it's not liquid cooled or anything like that, but it's definitely got some good air moving through it. So the system can play the game on max settings and everything is great. The particular case that I've got it in has a tempered glass panel on the side, like a lot do nowadays, and there's about an inch and a half, 2 inches of clearance from the glass to the GPU itself. And when the game's running on full specs, it it gets really hot on the glass right there. The case exhaust from the top, it's just like erupting hot air, no smoke or smells or anything. So like it's running it and it's doing fine, but trying to broadcast that, um, at 1080p or anything like that, it's just not working out for me. I think I do have some hardware limitations in there. Uh, oh well, what can I do? But but yeah, the game runs good. So today I spent some time going back and kind of tweaking a little bit of the ray tracing a little bit. I can turn it down so it's not like absolutely insane and it still looks absolutely phenomenal. And I can seem to capture and broadcast in 720p, so everything looks good there. And yeah, so I was just, like I mentioned to you, when I went to make my second character, I didn't do a manual save, so I overwrote my first character. So I remade him, and I've just gotten to the mission where I'm meeting up with Jackie to go see the Rip Doc, um, and go into the story and start doing it. So I'm back at the start, so I can probably pick up streaming and do it there. I will say though, that I have been just trying to like acclimatize to the controls and the systems and everything. So I've been messing around like looking for like the random uh criminal events on the streets that I can get involved in, and like I haven't been doing any mission stuff. Um, just little dinky side stuff. And I think I've learned a good way to make a lot of money like really fast. Um, I don't know if you were watching when I did my first playthrough, but when you go see like the Rip Doc for the first time to get your first like cybernetic upgrade, like he gives you the price tag. Like he wants to get paid up front, and he just does the upgrade for you as a favor. You don't have that much money, but this little method that I'm doing, like I can afford the 21,000 that the dude wants right off the bat. so so
Like
I
no
think what I'm
problem.
yeah. So I
Well,
think
here's
that'll
here's my
that'll be
thing.
a fun thing.
I know you have the specs to run it full grade. Have you noticed anything, that you've seen from the game's perspective where you've definitely had the specs to run it, but maybe, there's maybe been some in-game bugs that have kind of sidetracked you a little bit.
I've not seen anything that's been like too damning. I think the one thing that I saw that was like just kind of utterly hilarious was I'm like walking into a nightclub, into a bar or whatever, and like everybody's doing their thing. You know, there's people talking, people dancing, there's loud music everywhere. Like it's a club. Like everybody's animated to the club setting. But there was
Right.
this one character model who apparently like got caught loading in and never left like its power T anatomical pose, where it's standing straight up and it's
Oh,
got its arms spread out to
yeah.
the side.
Yeah.
And she's like standing right at the balcony, like at a table with other people, but she's turned looking out over the dance floor and just like standing there motionless. And like everybody that you walk up to, if you like get in their face, you like sometimes it'll prompt you to talk to them or they'll try to, engage with you. And yeah, I talked to her. And I'm expecting like, oh, maybe this will clear her cache and get her animated and doing
Yeah,
something.
kind of reset a little bit.
Yeah,
I don't need
like
more
everybody's
enemies.
got like really good like face tracking and stuff like that. Like they want to follow your movements, but she's not. She's just looking out, So I hit the prompt to talk to her, and she just stares still out into the void. Just goes, "What's good?"
Oh no.
And I was just like, I don't know. It took me a moment to like, I don't know, laugh about it because I mean, the game is loading so much stuff. Like, I don't know that any code runs perfectly enough on any system that when you're doing that many iterations that quickly all the time, that you're never gonna see an issue, right?
Yeah,
Um,
sure, of course.
maybe over time after
And I've
enough
seen
like
I've
bug
seen your
squashing and
specs
stuff like
too, so
that.
you know you're good,
Yeah,
as far as like, power behind it. But
for sure. But yeah, it just I think like one time I was driving a car that I stole from somebody and something made like I guess my head clipped off of my character model. I was driving in third person, right? And like I just saw like a
Rules are made
disembodied
to
head
be
floating
broken.
above
well,
the car for like a second,
at least it
but
wasn't. At
People.
least it was your head, not like your dick. Because I know that's a big thing on Twitch. You've seen a lot of, and anybody
could be.
watching this, you've seen a lot of, genital kind of like
Yeah, I'm a little
tracing,
nervous about
kind of like
streaming it on
poking out.
Twitch.
And there's nothing you can do about it because in the moment, it's not
No,
something you
you're
prepare
absolutely
for.
wrong.
It's,
I thought of that. I did something about it.
oh,
I
really?
gave my
Okay, yeah.
I gave my dude a vagina.
Oh, oh,
Nothing can pop out.
you got some lady lips. All right, that's what's up. Yeah. Okay.
Why the fuck did he take my
Wow.
chemo?
Wow. He just took that for sure. He's got nothing to do with it either. Wow. So everyone, just so
Good
you know,
balls.
you got a mid Zed, jungle Vi, I guess top Timo, which is definitely like that's Suno's main. It's someone he's constantly played. It's not something normal. You don't really see that as much, so it's not something we run into as much. Jin bot, Leona bot support, which is that's normal. Timo top is not your normal run. So with Timo being top on the enemy team, it's taken away from Suno, which anyone that's on Suno's channel knows is a that's an oddball out. Like he runs Timo top. He does a really good job with it. It's not your everyday top pick. So it is something that is gonna create a little bit of anguish. Although with Suno running Heimer, he's got some really good poke. He's got a little pill off the bat just from his turrets. Not to mention, his stuns. So that is something to look out for. Ooh, oh man. And our stream, just so you know, and I completely apologize for it. I am. I have had a night of drinking and gaming, so that's kind of why we're playing just regular games. It's just a good time. It's just something fun, and that is why we're not playing ranked, because on this channel and definitely on Suna's channel, ranked is really kind of what we do. That is definitely a thing that we play pretty more often than not. But at this point, it's kind of late in the evening. It's kind of all my fault. But we are just playing, playing around, having fun, doing a good time.
We're here for a good time, not a long time.
Yeah, Drake said it best, and then Suno followed it up. So
Reiterated. Yeah.
yeah, it is what it is.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, you know what's up. By the way, just so I have this on the stream, how did you enjoy the presentation? This is the first time you've done the presentation with us.
I didn't find many people to be too good at it. No.
No, it was what it was. Oh no. But I mean, did you have fun with it? Like,
Sure, yeah. I nailed it. And you just didn't want to give me any interaction out of spite. But hey, it's okay.
I can honestly say, you goddamn right.
Oh, I
Um,
know.
that is that is one of those times where we played and I was like, yeah, I don't appreciate you from a time that I know that he could win on some shit. Suno, here's the thing, Suno and I are very, very close on like we do a lot of games together, and we've been around each other for a long time, and it's just one of those things where you kind of, oh no, that's me, that's it, that's why it's norms. Um, you just kind of fuck with each other, like just to fuck with each other, honestly, to be completely honest. But if anybody does have the opportunity, highly recommend the Jackbox games. Those are really good, especially during the COVID season, man. Like, they're great for hanging out with family, close friends, anybody that you can't be around, whether it be in a different state. Someone's already trying to quit. Wow. Whether it be in a different
Remake? Yeah,
state.
I'm down for a remake.
Oh fuck! I didn't. I'm sorry. I did not apply for that. Yeah, fuck it. Good. But no, Jack in the Box games are like, seriously. If you find them on stream, they've got a lot of discounts on a lot of their games. I have right now have Jackbox games 4 through 7, which has been great for me. A lot of games. I bought Drawful 2 just because it's a ton of fun. You don't really have to have any other games to get Drawful. Like, if you just want to play it, grab Drawful. It's a really good game. And I mean, like, I know you guys can't see my back area, but I've got 4, 5, 6, and 7 of the Jackbox games, along with Drawful and Among Us. Those are really good games. Great games. If you ever want to play with like
Great
family,
games.
yeah, I'm sorry, that's on me. I've been drinking all night, but
No
they're
way.
they are great games if you want to like interact with any of your family that may not be in like the same state, same city. If you got family or friends that aren't close to you that you'd love to interact with more, or even if you are in the same city but you don't want to go over there for game night, like you don't play board games but you do want to interact with them, great games. Cannot advocate for them more. They're great games. They really are. I mean, and Suno, you played with us a few times. What are your thoughts on them?
They're not bad. It's all about the people you're playing with, really. If you got a
Yeah,
good group of friends, they're good games to play with them.
yeah, and to be fair, honestly, most of the time it just goes back to like middle school humor, and you're like fucking drawing dicks. I mean, like that's what it is. It's a ton of fun. You have a lot of friends, or even not even a lot of friends, but like people you interact
I
with.
don't need more enemies.
It's really good just for a fucking stress reliever, and just kind of like, it's silly shit. It's a lot of fun. I really wish I would have like streamed that earlier. but you kind of never know what's gonna pop up. You know, you don't want to embarrass anybody or anything, but highly recommend them. They are called the Jackbox party packs. You got like 1 through 7. I highly recommend 5 through 7. Um, 7 I think is the newest one, but they're always coming out with some. You can buy them individually. Highly recommend Drawful 2. That is an individual purchase. It's not on any of the packs. It is the way to go. Drawful 2 is amazing. It's probably one of the best games out of the entire Drawful packages. Like seriously, hands down.
Rules are made
Highly
to be
recommend
broken.
it.
Like buildings.
They
Or
recommend
people.
it too.
Yeah, like yeah. You know you get 2 colors for it. You don't get any erasers. I don't mean to like plug that game while we're playing League. Like you know, we're that's kind of shitty. You know, kind of stupid. We're playing League. We're having a good time. You know, we're just playing some games just to bullshit. I mean, honestly, like there's nothing stopping us from doing ARAM at this point. Both of us have been, you know, drinking, having a good time. We don't want to really risk anything with a ranked game, so we're just playing games to have fun. So there's nothing to stop you from ARAM. Highly recommend the ARAM, honestly, if you're just looking to have a good time. It's a great I cannot stress this enough. It's a great way to figure out champs that you don't normally play, and definitely champs that you play against, but you don't think about playing. Really great way for you to get some kind of knowledge on what you're doing, even in ranked play, especially in ranked play. I've learned a lot just from playing games on ARAM that I never would have thought would have been a thing. Cannot stress that enough. If you got time to waste and you're not about some ranked just yet, play ARAM. Find out about other champs. Find out about how other people play those champs. It's a huge insight on how your day-to-day games go. Let's see what our enemy team here is looking at. Okay, so they have a Rel right off the bat. Rel and a Kaisai, which is actually that's I think going to be the new meta. You know, Kaisai obviously has great mobility, as does Rel. Her initial engage with her stuns is kind of silly. Like, I know they're gonna nerf her, and normally I'm kind of like annoyed when they nerf people, but like with Rel, totally makes sense. She is so OP off the bat from literally level 2. Her stuns are just silly. Like Kaisai has such a great opportunity for burst damage off an ADC, and then you got the stuns that Rel actually is able to engage with. And look at our fucking enemy team, man. She's already playing with her bot and top and jungle. Like that's kind of OP. And I guess that's why they don't have the jungle uh, teams like they do regulars, which makes sense because I'll be completely honest. If me and Suno were able to pick up 3 people, it'd be a completely different game. It really would, and not even yeah, it really would, man. Like I'm just thinking, like think of that Soraka we had, you know, that I had for a bot, like that off itself would have been something. Now think about if we had Ludarts. God bless him. God bless his toxic, you know, his fuck you kind of mentality. But think if we had him as a mid, you know, it would have been a whole nother game.
For sure.
So it really just I'm gonna fucking go for it. Oh wow, we got the whole team here. Oh, we're going, dude. Here's where it's at. Are you fucking shitting me? Oh fuck, go down, go down, go down, go down. Yeah, 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 yeah. Wow, bro, That was clean. Do you see how clean that was?
20 more takedowns and I'll be at, what was that? 5,600 takedowns on Timo.
Dude, that was fucking clean.
He didn't stand a chance.
And see, okay, so everybody watching this, please understand that the fucking invade, I'm telling you right now, it's worth it every time. Like, I don't want to give away secrets. It's not a secret. Fucking go for it, man. It's worth it every fucking time. Even if you come nuck to nuck with like another team, it's fucking worth it. There is nothing you can tell me that is fucking not worth it. Like, every time. Every time. Oh, and I'm going up against a rail. That's fucking wild. So here's the thing right now, though. You're going up against a rail. Don't assume that they know what they're doing. And I say this with, like, seriously, with a grain of salt. Like, I've had some great games with rails, and they've been great. Like, they've been great. Like, right now, I'm fucking up somebody. They've been great while I've been playing up against somebody. But she's so new. She's so new. She has so much potential, so everybody wants to play her, but she's so new. Nobody knows her limitations. And you think about that in game, you know? How long can you stay in lane with somebody like that? It's one of those things. She's got great potential. No one's arguing that. But, you know, it's one of those things where you're like, how long is too long? I know it's the obvious question a lot of times. But with Rail, man, like she's just OP, man. Her stuns are fucking crazy from fucking rank 2. So you got to be careful. You really got to be careful. Like right now, I gotta say, I've got a pike that's like super like, man. I feel really lucky. This is not your normal. Do not agree. Do not think that you have something like this. Most of the time you're gonna have a support that's just shit. And it's, you know, honestly, it's not all the time their fault. Some people aren't just as engaged. You know? It's not something they mean to do. Oh, fuck me. See right there. Dude, I'm about to die right there from that. Do you see from my screen? Like, I actually hope, I mean, obviously you're watching me, you see it. No, not you, but like, obviously, if you're watching my stream, like, you see it, man. Her potential for stuns from rank 2, like, on it, rank 3, okay? Rank 2 for sure, but definitely rank 3, man. She's got great stun potential. She has all the potential to wreck you with a even decent ADC. Not even someone special. Even decent. I just got wrecked by a jungle.
I did too.
Yeah, ADC was nowhere to be seen. So, I mean, I don't want to say be careful like some bitch, you know, but like definitely be aware of it. She is the new she is a new meta for stuns. I highly recommend watching yourself. She will make you pay for every engagement for sure. It's to the point. I'm not even joking. It's to the point where I'm not really sure who to go after in some of the engagements. Like, do you go after her or the ADC?
Tough call.
It really is because the engagements that she has are they're legit, and she has a good burst speed mortality. It doesn't help that I've been drinking, if I'm being honest.
Are you being honest with me right now?
You know what? That's actually the argument that I had with my girlfriend. You came in a little late to it, and just for the record, you know, with everyone here, and I do want you to be careful. How is my engagement with people that upset or tested me. Oh wow, that's four bot. Four bot. Um, no, I'm going to a party, and this is all common knowledge. Again, I'm not using names or anything, so I don't want you to think I'm throwing shade on anybody here. This is normal stuff. You know, Suno and I, without throwing any kind of names or anything, Suno and I have been, we've been close for, 15 plus years at this point, which really makes me feel old as shit. Uh, but for the record, and not for the record of like any kind of clout or anything, but
But
how
to let
on
it be said,
no to let it be said, how honest am I? Just
yeah,
honest.
brutally honest.
Thank you. So like I'm not, this isn't one of those things where like uh, I, I'm just talking shit or anything like that because that's kind of childish. Anybody's listening to my stream, I hope you know from the wiser, like, be your own person, man. You don't have to. Well, I'm not gonna school you or say any of that shit because that's really up to you. But I'm pretty brutally honest as a person. I think that everybody has a certain level of I don't know, like everybody has a certain level of like dignity, responsibility, kind of things that they expect of people and they expect of themselves. All right. Um, I'm going to a get together this this Sunday, and one of the parties is not really on par, I guess, with how I dictate. I say dictate like I'm a dictator. How I deal with things on a normal basis, including maybe being a little, a little infidelity. As such, I have to my girlfriend, because it's due to issues obviously with work and stuff. I have decided, I'm definitely going to, be a person of stature and of character. That I'm not going to embarrass her by any means. But at the same time, when you're dealing with somebody that sorry, the shit just got really real down the bot.
It did.
When, yeah, it did. Um, when you're dealing with people that compromise how you feel, or what you would do in a certain situation, some people bow to, I'm sorry, I'm completely sorry. I'm just trying to stay alive at this point, and shit got really close to dying there. I'm definitely one of those people that holds myself to a certain standard, which I'm sure most of my viewers do. I know Suno does. It's just a character trait, and I know I'm being a little, I'm involving myself a little bit on my stream, but it is one of the things that I feel strongly about. Long story short, you know, I have been invited to this party, this get together, if you will, by the host who thinks that I'm a great, character individual, enjoys my presence, but also has someone else coming to this party that is not of my normal character trait. Someone who is, taken he's taken the premise of the marital construct but does not abide by it.
So,
And
if
that,
I may, for a moment, to
yeah,
interject,
yeah,
because I don't know this particular person, and I don't know their relationships, but I think I have met a person, a mutual contact of ours, who was in a similar situation. I don't remember their name, but I do remember meeting um, her and her husband, and he was a really nice guy. had like a stroke or something, was on disability, stayed home a lot.
Oh, I don't like where this is going. Friends and family. I really want to stress. You know, I get with where
Well, all I'm
go
saying
ahead,
is,
go
I'm
ahead.
not. Hang on, I can just, I've said enough there. You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah,
So I'm not entirely sure what your stance is on people who are infidelities.
sure. Sure. Uh, my infidelity would be more so um, this person has not suffered a stroke. This is not new information. This is all current information, very blatant information, if you will. And and said person, really,
Ask me if I'm listening.
I don't know, just it's kind of about themselves. It's not so much from a want or need standpoint, is more so from a standpoint of um, just being a terrible individual. It's not from one or two, like, I think this person or this person would be a good,
I don't even think
you know,
blow a step up.
thing.
Hmm.
It's kind of like, oh, I think, I, I think, sorry. And again, guys, sorry, I'm trying to play this game while, like, playing the game. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I think they are just unhappy in their relationship, which happens in a lot of marriages. And I'm not knocking anybody that's dealing with said issues by any means, but it's one of those things that they bring to the job. You know, how many people have you seen like in a job that just is just about trying to get it? You know, and and to the point where they compromise other relationships because of it. But as soon as the wife or husband, uh, comes to deal with it,
It's called gun
they,
throwing.
they back off, and that's kind of what I'm dealing with. I'm dealing with somebody that will, man. I got to be careful with what I say here, because they're
Yeah.
at this point, I'm a new streamer. Friends and family, and you kind of learn your limitations and like what you should and shouldn't say very kind of early on. You
Yeah.
don't want to ruin anybody's, character or traits, but you want to get across something. So I guess if I were to say anything about this whole experience for myself, is be true to yourself, be true to your significant other, you know, always be sure that you're, true to them and you're fair to them. Don't do anything that, is going to be upsetting to them, or like if you ever had the opportunity to be with, around someone else, think about what that would cause to to other people. Sounds supremely vague, and I actually mean it to be so, which is weird for me. I really want everyone to know I'm pretty much an open book. Oh, look at that, GG. I'm pretty much an open book. Suno can attest to that. Sometimes I say things that are way too true and a little too harsh, and I can't help it. It's not something I mean to do. It just is my personality. Um, yeah, isn't it? I really, you know what? Fuck it. I'll stream this shit on here as well. Uh, but I really do want
Well, if you're
everyone
just gonna try to stream it to me, you're gonna make your computer run slower.
on. It's
Okay.
League. Who gives a fuck? That's fine. Anyways, sorry to go back to the whole thing. Good to go another round.
Yeah.
Do you want to play ARAM or are you good?
I'm good with this, man.
Okay. Um, to streamline the whole thing, just to I know I've been kind of beating around the bush, and I don't mean to. There's just a lot of things involved. Long story short, there's somebody that is married that is not adhering to those, promises and rules, and it affects me in a way that I don't feel comfortable with. And in my younger years, definitely not within the past 10 years. In my younger years, I was a lot more abrasive to things like this. Um,
How does
I
it
have a very
affect you?
it doesn't affect me, and here's the argument. Yeah, you're right. You're right. This is the same argument that I had with another young lady about the situation that is involved in this. Does it affect me? It doesn't affect me directly. Um,
How
I
does it affect you indirectly?
indirectly, I've already told my significant other, if this is something that this guy approaches you, that will affect me. However, her employees that I've been around with and formed relationships with over the last few years, I formed bonds. And so it is one of those things where you see somebody going down the wrong path, you want to protect from such things, and you really want to, look out for these people with, and I definitely don't want to be like some old old guy that's like, hey man, hey, don't be talking about, kind of thing. But at the same point, these people are very precious to me. I care
Yeah.
about these people. I do have a interest in these people, and I do want the best for them. And I don't know if it's something they're doing directly or indirectly, but they are engaging in a way that this person is trying to um, engage with, or um, yeah, I don't know. Engage with is really the best way of putting it. Even though they have a marital spouse, and so that is something that affects me. I don't appreciate that. I've had some things in my life
But I don't
personally.
understand how these two people who bear no relation to you and are loose contacts with your girlfriend being an extramarital affair. I don't understand how that
I
has
think
an effect on you.
I think of anything, considering relationships that you've had, you know, uh, in your experience, that you know exactly how that affects me. You know how I feel about extramarital affairs and maybe, things like that. I feel like you know exactly where that brings me to brink to. And
I know,
I
right? And if it were like somebody was cheating on you, that I would get. But this is two people that are like barely fucking valence electrons to you.
He is a step away from that.
Right. Even
Fine.
even
I don't need
loosely
more
even
enemies.
more loosely related than that. I get it.
Yeah, he is a step away from that. And it's one of
Uh-huh.
those things where I'm like, first off, I don't appreciate that.
You
That's
don't
not something
appreciate that
to
he's an
date.
outsider.
I don't appreciate that he's in a marital relationship and trying to engage with another female that is within
Okay.
my social circle. Is the
And it's
best way I
totally
can put
fine.
that.
It's totally fine that you don't appreciate that. But she's also a willing participant in that.
Which is
It's not his
another thing.
fault.
Which
It's
is
her
another
fault.
thing that I have engaged. But
Sure.
I am going to said party with said individual plus
uh-huh.
plus the male individual in question plus his wife in in question, and I am
Okay, and but
expected. Go ahead.
how does that affect you though?
I am expected to go to said gathering with no. I'm not supposed to acknowledge any of this.
So you're telling me that people are expecting you to be a normal human.
Hmm.
You
Here's the
didn't need to
issue.
be broken.
Here's the
Like
issue.
buildings
Suno,
or people.
you know me on a personal level, and you tell me how that works with someone like me.
Okay. Well, sure. Here's how I can walk you through this because anytime I've ever heard about this drama, it's only ever been speculation. There's never been any proof. It's just been people talking.
Oh, well then let me tell you, there's proof. I don't know what
She's
proof do
come
you
out
need?
and said, "Yeah, I'm doing it."
He has lied to his significant other to meet up with someone that is in question this entire ordeal on several occasions. They text during the entire workday, but are expected not to continue texting after 5 p.m. due to his spouse being around him. Literally, like that is the context. Don't text me after this time because you know who will be around. Um, and during how should I put this? During parties that come a few, once or twice a year, has been noted firsthand from me as flirting with, you know, other participants or other females around, just in the immediate area, uh, very directly, very abruptly. So that has also been the thing. I've kept my um man, I really don't like this whole streaming thing. Is I want to just talk so real. You know what, group? Here we go. I've seen this guy flat out talk to other women, knowing that he was married to someone, knowing that he was married to another woman. Talk to
Uh-huh.
them in the way of expecting or hoping for someone to be open or available, very
Okay.
clearly.
Well, now let me ask you this. Do you know for a fact, have you confirmed that his wife is not okay with him doing that?
1,000%. Yes. I've seen
Okay.
her. I've seen her at the place looking at any individual that he has caught any kind of eye at and being like, I hope they don't think like they think they're shit. Thinking that it's the women's fault, which obviously is not. And that's kind of
But
where I'm
that's the
at.
thing though. That attitude doesn't necessarily mean exclusivity of a relationship.
They're married. She did
Sure.
he has cheated
Yeah,
on her before. She does not appreciate the cheating. It's
but she
very
stays with him.
evident. She stays with him because she thinks that he's different with her.
Right. So it sounds like there might be a little bit more, I don't know, intricacy to somebody else's marriage than your very distant outsider, perspective can make an informed call about. Right? So it's not like you have to call out or say anything. There's nothing for you to do. You just have to be there, interact with the people you want to, and if you don't want to interact with any of those people because you think they're all kind of skeezy, like scumbags, then you just don't.
Yeah,
You be cordial. You be an adult,
for the
and you just
record,
talk to Corey and you talk to the ones you like.
your streamer here at Posted 86 is definitely above all this bullshit. It's not something that I engage with. Uh, not something that I expect. You know, as an adult, as an individual, it is one of those things where you know I should probably put this in my bio. You know, I was in the military. Uh, it is something that changed my life. It is something that is super important to me, and I definitely sorry. I'm trying to catch this Kaisai. She's being a bitch. Ooh, our jungle almost died from it. Uh, but no, like you can better yourself. Like if anything from this bitch session that I can get, you can better yourself, man. You can be a better person. You can have better morals. Um, Suno can attest to this. I was a completely different person before the military. It's definitely something that I recommend to anybody and everybody. If you have the opportunity to do it, or if it's something you're even curious about, highly recommend it. Um, it is something that can change your life. You know.
For
Uh,
better or worse.
oh, for sure. Like, there are things that I learned in the military. Like, I had morals for the first time, which wow, what a thing to say on the stream. But
Isn't it?
oh wow, get that fucking cinched, man. That
Oh,
is,
dude, I shut him down from so
dude,
many
dude,
creeps.
that is surprised. That is awesome. Uh,
He's screwed.
anyways, no, I'm sorry, guys. You know, this is just something. That's not gonna end well. This is just something I've been dealing with here recently. And I don't mean to put anybody on blast whatsoever. It's one of the things that I've been dealing with. Y'all tell me in the comments. You know, let me know what are y'all thoughts on things like this. Like, you guys have strong like monogamous kind of like views. I know that's kind of one of those things that's going out. You know, in the last few years, a lot of people don't think monogamy is even anything to fuck with. They're like, no, I'm not about that. It's one of those things where like, yeah, I can be more. Fuck it. And I don't mean like as a religious sake. I mean, some people are like, monogamy is not shit. You just played ancestors. It's not one of those things that
Right.
is that is you've been fucking with people that with a special rock,
Yeah.
with a precious stone rather.
Yeah, that's all it takes, man.
It's just a precious stone, man. That's all it is.
That's all it takes. Give me that pussy.
Oh shit, man. Am I glad that fucking Twitch wasn't around back in the day? Holy hell. What a different conversation we would be having right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow. But long story short, and to finish up my conversation with you, I'm on the outskirts now, and I'm expected to go to a party on Sunday and not say anything to this guy.
It should be
And,
easy. You don't have to.
Talarico was playing with us with a game on a game earlier, and I said it, and he backed it up. And honestly, if you were on, I don't know if you would not back it up. I flat out was like, I will literally bounce this guy's head off the fucking concrete. Like, I'll fuck him up.
I think there's no need for that.
You know, I get it's a stream and everything, but I'm trying to adhere to how it's been the last 10 years. Oh wow, that their jungler is definitely objective.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I'm just thinking about it, and I'm just like, dude, like, I really don't like how he acts. I don't like how he treats people. And I can tell you right now, if he is one of those people that thinks he can, treat people like I care about like that, it might be one of those situations.
Well, we'll see, won't we? But until he does anything like that, right there in front of you, you don't really have any cause to do anything.
Which is the upsetting
Because
part.
until you get there, he hasn't actually affected you.
I don't like the sense you make sometimes, man.
Hey man, you gotta have that voice of logic and reason, right?
I do. You know that's why I love you. Suno here is a great individual for reasoning and hindsight before hindsight. He's like
I'll always be in your corner, but I won't always be agreeing with you.
he's the 2020 before it comes to that. Before it comes to Barbara Streisand. You know what I'm saying?
Well, sure, because I'm not just gonna respond to it like I don't give a fuck. Like,
Oh,
hey,
of
do whatever you
course.
want. Like, yeah, it's like if I'm gonna think about it, like, does it really? You know,
Of
ha-
course.
have you dealt with a situation like this before? Like, kinda, yeah. So you know there can be more nuance to it.
Of course. Ah, beta sign. Woo, boy. That was close.
And I haven't even used my health potions yet. Come on.
Oh, I almost died there. I'm just gonna go back. I'm not gonna chance it. Anyway, stream, thank you for listening and dealing with all this bullshit. It's all fun shit. Not intentionally, of course. But hey, if you're here for the long haul, and I don't know. My entire life, I have constantly tried to collect a league of postins. So if you're about it, you're on my team. You're on the postin team. You're on the postin army. That's what it's about. Not no, not necessarily that all of this bullshit, but just
Hey,
dealing.
if you really want to get them hooked, you better let everybody know about their standard issue invisible shoulder mounted handgun.
Bro, that is a like that is a must.
Never
If you
get
are in the
caught
postin
lacking.
if you are in the postin army, you will never get caught lacking. You will always have a shoulder mount. 1,000%. Everyone from literally since I have been in high school has always known that wow, why aren't these guys attacking these people? Has always known that you always got a Glock. You always got a piece on your backside. You just pull that shit out right from your shoulder. That's what it's about. Don't fuck with that shit.
Already know.
Nobody. Yeah, you already fucking know, man. And if you're really in a pinch, you 1,000% shake your head, right? Like you're having an epileptic seizure, and then just
Start
like
screaming and vomiting.
yeah, you just scream and vomit, man. That's what's up.
Grommet.
Nope. Nobody fucks with that
That's what
shit.
they
They're
call
like,
it nowadays. They call it
yeah,
scrometing.
they're like, holy fucking shit, what is that about? Nobody knows. They don't fuck with you after that. You know what I'm saying? You don't know
I
what
know
I'm
what you're
saying. That's
saying.
fair. You know what I'm saying. They don't know what I'm saying, and that's fair. You
You're
know,
gonna learn today.
they don't. You'll learn today. No, as a Poston affiliate, you are signing up for the Poston Army, and I can tell you right now, it's real. I'm collecting Ryans throughout the entire world, man. It's a real thing. All right, let's see here. Kaisai's got 60. Ooh, she got double my CS. That's not great. Hey, my significant other decided to peace out. That's cool. That's what's
Left.
up. Well,
Just
they
doesn't
didn't leave
left.
per se. They were just like, I'm not about it. I don't really care.
You mean your support?
Yes.
I thought you meant your actual significant other.
No, you know she ain't playing.
Nah, I thought you meant she just left.
She just said, "Fuck it, I'm out. I'm done dealing with real shit."
Tired of hearing about you talking about the same damn thing over and over.
Bro, she is, and I can tell you what, that right there is why we will be downloading and starting our No Man's Sky. We will be
Is that
starting
right?
that. Yeah, we'll be starting that this week. I think Monday is probably a good time to start it. Um, and me and my good friend, obviously on the stream, Suno. In fact, you know what? This is kind of silly of me. News update. Yeah, there we go. And we'll go ahead and start all of that. Yeah, there we go. All right. Yeah, so I'll be starting No Man's Sky probably here this next week with special guest Suno. It's definitely one of those games that kind of got away from us. Obviously everybody here has played No Man's Sky, man. Like it's one of those things that you were highly anticipated. You thought was going to be amazing, and it came out and it was less than you wanted. It wasn't everything that you expected. You're kind of hoping for more, and it just wasn't
You
what
wanted
everybody
Mass Effect
promised.
meets Minecraft, is what you
Bas-
wanted.
Basically, and you didn't get that. But I will say they've done a great job at at kind of expecting, not expecting, at kind of doing more for this series in itself. and as such, I will be re-downloading it, and it will be something that we will be checking out multiplayer on. It is something that had a lot of potential to be great, and it just wasn't. They kind of shit the bed, if I'm being
Just
completely
like me.
honest. Wolf. I had two other guys there that watched that happen. That was pretty rough.
Your team has destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret. Dominating. Your turret has been destroyed.
Oof. All right, we're back, guys. Looks like Suno's doing some work down top.
Certainly trying.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I would say I've come up there, but honestly, I don't think I'd be there in time for your victory.
Yeah. Nah, I don't need you.
Has been slain.
And that right there, fellas and ladies, is basically the majority of my relationship status.
Double kill.
Bummer. I get it, but bummer.
I'd say I'm just joking, but I wouldn't want to lie to you. But anyways, what a game! This right here is just a just kind of warm up match on Summoner's Rift. I don't think we're really going to do ranked this evening. Suna's had some issues on his, and as have I. This last night, if anybody paid attention last night, it was pretty rough for both of us, and it's not something that we care to really you know care to re-engage. No, I am having both parties here not engaged, even though they have taken down our turret. However, oh my, I will try and get this down as soon as possible. I think I actually got this.
Looks like you do.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's 3 bot here. I'm just gonna get out of here if I can. If that's I'm just gonna go back here and disengage. Without dying, that's probably the best bet that I got. I was kind of thinking a little foolhardy of myself. Wow, they already got that Infernal. That's not great for us, considering that's their second drag, opposed to our first, obviously. But I did get Kraken Slayer. I did get boots and a dagger. So I mean, I've got a little damage. Well, I said a little. I got some pretty good damage actually with some speed. So that's always good. Uh, with Jinx, as you guys know, if you've been playing her regularly, or if you're not really sure, the 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 simplistic like guide like everybody wants to have is get Jinx, get a Kraken Slayer, get your boots, obviously, and then grab a Lord Dominix. That right there is just it's ridiculous damage. Like from there, you can build it how you want. I usually like to go to Runins. Going to Bloodthirster is not a bad call. It's great to have that Vampiric Scepter and some life steal, especially some like overheal, so you get that nice shield. It is definitely worth getting the Runins, especially if you're ADC, because you want to make sure to be able to engage on a point where you're hitting everybody. Uh, you know, of course, it's going to be an issue if you've got major CC, but uh, but you want to do what you can while you can.
Killing spree.
Oh my,
Double kill.
oh my,
Double kill.
and that right there is what you want. Right there, that's how you split push right there. That's a great opportunity.
Your
You don't want to
team
waste
has
that.
destroyed a turret.
Stay still. I'm trying to shoot you.
As you can see, with this one wave, we're gonna basically push this down. And I don't even have anything else. I've got boots and I've got a Kraken Slayer, and the Kraken Slayer honestly does not even amount to anything.
Destroyed a
I
turret.
didn't I didn't disengage there because it was worth the one hit that I had.
Yeah.
Here comes their singed. I'm just gonna throw out some chompers. It's gonna stop them and keep running. It's nothing that's gonna like really stop me. He's gonna try and go around. He's come. Warwick's coming, which is good. I don't know if it's enough time. It's probably not. I'm probably gonna die here, and that's you know what.
You have been slain.
It's not great. I don't have anything else to go off of that. That was pretty. That was pretty shitty. I was hoping that Warwick's going to be there a little earlier, but that's you got to manage your expectations there. I'm a little scared for Warwick. I feel like he's gonna chase him and die.
Double kill.
He definitely has the damage for sure,
Triple kill.
but he doesn't have the lasting power that he has. Yeah, see, you can kind of see he's getting kind of tossed around. If he could hit him again, it wouldn't be an issue. The problem is Singe is so all over the place. He's not gonna get that opportunity. I'm gonna be a little bougie. I'm gonna fire that rocket. Ah, not quite. That's okay.
I really need a new gun. But don't tell
Your
Eddie.
team has destroyed an inhibitor. Your team has destroyed
I'm
a
probably gonna
turret.
get some shit from this Warwick from taking this jungle, but I'm not gonna
No, I
lie
don't
and
think you
say
will. It'd
if
be alright.
I was pretty salty right there. He deserved it.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
I was a little upset, and that's kind of shitty, but at the same time, like,
Shut
kind of
down.
fuck him. You know what I'm saying?
An enemy has been slain.
If he had been there like 2 seconds earlier, we could have lived and killed the Singed. And like he was just too busy fucking around with his jungle or their jungle to kind of help me,
Yeah,
which wasn't great.
Alright. You can
But and sometimes you can get away with that. But sometimes you got to kind of put your differences aside, especially if you're losing. We're 13. I'm sorry, 32 to 19. So we're doing pretty good for ourselves. So you can be a little selfish. Obviously, for all of you that have played. Actually, you know what? I really want to know everybody's thoughts for the Left for Blood.
Have been slain.
That new game looks really good. I'm really excited about it. I played growing up. Uh, I say growing up, Jesus. A lot of the Left for Dead. It was a great series. Um, I gotta be completely honest. I did not care for the last iteration or so. The first iteration was great. Honestly, if they would have went off that and just kept doing patches, I personally would have been great. I love the smokers. I love the hunters, the tank, the witchers. The witchers were fucking great. And I feel like after that, they kind of went off the beaten path
What's the worst
with
that
like
can
their zombies. Like it was a little much. I'm really excited about the new game that they're putting together. I'm really excited to see the I don't know kind of detail they put in the new zombies. It looks like they actually have already decided that you can play as both zombies and players, which is really cool. Uh, but but we'll see. We'll see. There's always, obviously like day of launches and patches. Look at Cyberpunk, although that's been something that's been highly expected and then has not been, I don't know, as received as well as you would have hoped for a brand new game that's been debuting for over 2 years. But then again, look at Evolved. I don't know how many of y'all looked at Evolved like right off the bat. That was something that I've been looking forward to for like 4 years, and that game came out and it was good. Don't get me wrong, it was great. It just wasn't, I don't know, what you had expected for something that had been coming out for years.
Ask me if I'm listening. Hint, I'm not.
So I mean, there's always something. So I'm like talking shit and being super quiet. Oh no.
I'm
Oh
just letting you narrate,
no.
man.
I gotta say, it's taken a little bit. I think I've got a decent narration for like playing.
Sure.
It takes a bit. For everyone listening, if you're ever interested in streaming, it's a great practice. It's a lot of fun, but it does take a second. It's not one of those things. Think about the last time you were playing something like, and you're just like in it. How many times have you stopped and been like, "I'm gonna talk about what I'm doing in real time"? It is a struggle. You got to constantly like keep something updated on what you're doing or what you're feeling about what you're doing. And some of it, yeah, some of it's like I'm just talking about literally what I'm doing, and then other times you got to really dig in deep about like what you think about what you're doing. Like right now, I'm taking our jungle creeps. Our jungle has not been down bot once, not one time. It has affected us greatly. It's been something that's annoyed me. So I'm taking his creeps. I don't feel bad about it. Normally, you do. That's something that you're like, you kind of want to respect things. Ooh, there it is. I just, got out of dying by throwing down some chompers. But no, and it's great. I'm so happy that we got a Baron. Um, that's been great for me. I got Lord Dominic's regards. Normally, I would go straight into a Bloodthirster, but I can tell you right now, if you're playing Jinx, man, your best scenario is to go ahead and get a fucking Runaan's. Especially if you're gonna be around a bunch of people, get that Runaan's, man. If you can fuck up like 2+ people in an engagement, it's where it's at. You can fuck up somebody like that. It's good. And the new Runins has that Jesus Christ, lady, I get it. The new Runins has some DPS, which is good as well. So it's not just that attack speed. You do get that extra DPS per hit, and so all you're literally doing with Jinx is sitting there. You're just sitting there and you're just hitting people with your minigun, and it's where it's at. Now, I can tell you right now, man.
I'm thinking.
I think I'm actually gonna fall back and just try and get this drag. If if they can fuck around up top, mm, there it is. There it is. I might back him up just because of the Baron. But honestly, actually, no, fuck that. We're gonna take Dragon. Having that Infernal, having two Infernals like that, oh man, that's where it's at.
Everybody panic.
Thanks, Thresh.
There you go. Look at that. That right there is an extra 4%. We didn't do shit. We stood next to it. That's it.
I
And
healed up off of it.
and we got a fucking 4%. Yeah, Suno fucking healed up off of it. So not only did he get something out of it, like as far as like health wise, but he got like 4% fucking damage. That was pretty slick. Oh no. Oh, that's hurting a lot. You know, I would go back. I'm being a little selfish. I might heal up off these guys, which is crazy because all I have is my initial. But at the same time, oh, that doesn't feel good. At the same time, look at that. That's GG. I got my heals. Look at that. That's all it takes. We're gonna laugh. We're gonna enjoy all the things we do. Oh, nope, we're not. I spelled it wrong,
You don't
maybe?
get that opportunity.
Yep, there it is. And look at our damage here. We did nothing. Look at that. Look at that. It's just awful. That's
Yasuo
not
damaged me.
yeah. Yasao did some crazy damage. That's not something I usually like to admit. It didn't help that we didn't have our Lord Dominics and like really like get into people. I mean, we did have a Lord Dominics, but we didn't really get too engaged in that. Which, granted, I am not complaining about. Like that's a good thing. However, we did rank up, so we will be opening our glorious champion capsule. Let's see what that's about. We got a Kaisai champion shard. That's good, and an Evelyn champion shard. So is an Akali. I think I already have a Kali. Yeah, I already have a Kali, so I'm gonna disenchant that. The other two, though, I wouldn't mind having Kaisai. I have not played her. If I'm being completely honest, I think she's still kind of a mystery to me. I know she does some really good damage, and if you play her right, late game, she's great. But I haven't really gotten into her. I can upgrade her into a permanent for 3780. I've got 4914. I'll be completely honest, since my main is ADC, that's actually pretty good. Like I think that's a good bet for me. So I'll go ahead and upgrade that. Here we go. Boom, I got Kaisai. Unlocked permanently. There we go. So I've got a good bit of ADCs unlocked now. Um, I don't know about anybody else run this stream, but I starting out, man. I really wanted to be the bully. Are you ready?
Yeah.
And you know what? Actually, Suno's the better guest for this to really talk about. When you were starting out, really, what was your kind of like champion progression? Like, how were you feeling? What was your ideal for like unlocking new champions?
Well, I started like at the beginning. Um, so I don't know. I was figuring it out because I didn't play Dota or anything like that. This was my first like exposure to the MOBA genre.
Yeah, same.
That was like in 2009. So like there was a really limited roster, like about 10% of what it is now. Um, so I think the first person that I really tried to consistently like main was Morgana in mid, and I wasn't doing like great with it, but I wasn't doing bad.
I think
I really started to.
you got that double voice again.
I don't know how. I didn't do anything.
Okay.
But yeah, so I did that and it wasn't great. So I switched to Cho'Gath, and Cho'Gath was the first champion that I really kind of had a click with, and it was good fun. I liked rupturing people and eating people and getting big and scary, and tanking to the point where I wouldn't die and lose my stacks. And I think I had a lot of fun with him, and I did okay. But the first person that I like really clicked with and could just absolutely dominate pretty much no matter who I was up against was Pantheon.
Oh,
That was
that's
back when Pantheon's passive was like 3 attacks or spells, and you'll block the next incoming thing.
which is
You know,
great
so
for turrets.
right, you just time it and turret dive and get your shit. You can stun people, and make them eat your E, and as they're running away, Q them, and that's it. Like you've won. Um, that was nice. It was the guaranteed crits were huge, so you get the infinity edge, so that your crits hit even harder, so you know you're gonna execute. Like it was old
Which was
Pantheon with a fucking collector. Jesus Christ, would be insane.
well, it was great up front. First, like half game damage was
Sure,
crazy. Late
sure. Well,
game,
not to mention that that was also back when he had a truly global ult.
oh yeah, you drop it anywhere.
And nobody, like, you didn't get a notification that he was dropping in on you either. It was
No, it
just
was
like
just
such
you
a
were there.
Pantheon son. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you should have expected it. You should have,
Yeah.
yeah.
It was it was Wild West back then.
Yeah, he was a great pick for sure.
Yeah, I played him
But
a
it,
lot.
but you dealt with the same struggles that you do now. You know, you had early game damage and DPS that was, really scaled crazy. And then late damage though, late game, you're kind of lacking a little bit.
Well, it was all about like appropriately snowballing, building the right items for the situation, and then pressing the advantage at the right time. Like when you have your power spike and you know you can dominate, you had to press. If you didn't, you would fall off and you would scale behind like way too quickly.
Sure.
But as long as you can kind of keep that momentum and you can keep that lead, you just had to push the objective and finish the game. But that's always been how I've played: push the objective, win the game.
Which was a hard and fast press every
Yeah,
time.
still is for me. That's you saw that last game that we played. I don't know what if I can go back and look at what my time was on that first turret drop. It was like 8 minutes. I had their second turret by 15.
But to go back to my earlier question, what was your initial pick off champions based on how the game was at the when you started? I guess rather.
I
Were
answered
you
that.
were you a
My
bully? Were you
my first pick. My first pick was Morgana.
which
Fine.
is
I don't
which
need
is
more
still
enemies.
and in a
A
lot of
solid
cases
character.
she is solid. She is a force to be reckoned with. A lot of
Yeah.
people, as you can see even here, they're still banning her. That lockdown, even over Lux. Think about the difference between Lux and Morgana bans. It's pretty
Morgana
substantial.
can Morgana can stun an entire team just like a Mumu can.
Rules
If
are
you have a
made to be
Morgana and
broken,
an Amumu on a team,
like
like
buildings.
the Amumu can bandage
Or
toss in
people.
and do his ult, and Morgana can start her ult like at the same time that Amumu starts it. And by the time they're out of Amumu's, she's gonna stun you again and lock you down for like another 2 seconds.
It's yeah,
Like
it's
the
ridiculous.
synergy on those AoE stuns is
And
disgusting.
and I will say this, Morgana versus a Lux support, Morgana's going to take the lead every time. Lux has
Spell
it,
shield.
yeah, Lux has the spell shield, she has the AoE that like does considerable damage, especially if she says fuck support and does a Leandries and a demonic embrace, you're fucked.
You know,
That's it.
that's my secret to playing support is I never build like a support player. I always build like a carry.
Yeah, and that's it. That's the difference right there. Lux, don't get me wrong. Lux is great. She has great lockdown. She has a laser every 30 seconds, if not less. And she has a good AoE. I'm not discounting Lux. She is a great support. She's a better mid, if I'm being completely honest. But a Morgana is way more utilitarian.
For sure.
Her ult, if you actually know how to use an active item, is every bit it's crazy. It's killer.
Yeah,
All she
I
has
agree
to do
completely.
is run in there and act like a badass and activate a Zonia's hourglass, and you're fucked.
I've never used the skin, so I'm going to.
Oh, we got the panda. Oh no, we got the Zaya. Okay,
Endangered.
so Skarner jungle, Lux mid, Set top Shin bot. Is that right?
Could be.
Zaya Shinbot. Yeah. Hopefully
Uh,
the rel's a good one.
sure. Some of our people, aren't too sure about that, and that, I get it. It's a very odd kind of pick. I do have the Dark Cosmic Lux. I do love that skin. It's a great skin. I'm a little torn because I do also enjoy Zaya. I haven't played her as much. I do enjoy her. She is a great pick. If anybody ever picks Jinx over me or bans Jinx, Zaya is always my number two. No one in any game, period, will ever pick and ban Zaya or Jinx. Like, you'll never see that. I've never seen anybody pick or ban Zaya. Never seen anybody ban Jinx. I've seen people pick Jinx. Haven't seen anybody ban her. So,
Start playing them better, and you'll start seeing the bans.
yeah, well, I'm just letting you know, like, those are definitely, if you are into ADC, those are some that you'll never see. Like, you don't see that as much. You'll see Ash, because I've done it. You'll see, Vayne, and definitely Ezreal. But I will say also the Ezreal fucking what is that comp? That's fucking stupid. Uh, Ezreal fucking is it Janna? No, Ezreal fucking Morgana. Oh, it's fucking cancer. It's so awful. It's so bad, dude. They get you with a lockdown and you're just done. Like from level 2, you're fucking done. That's all it takes.
Done.
Yeah, like that's it. If you get locked down, you just might as well go ahead and start shopping. Which is upsetting, but the potential for damage is crazy. All right, we got everything we want here. I'm gonna go ahead and go mid. Let's see here. I'm gonna take Zaya up top, me up top, so I can see our CS. We got a volley
Welcome to
jungle.
Summoner's Rift.
He's just not waking up. He's not sure about it. We're still gonna press forward. Oh wow.
You're starting
Okay.
to bore me.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
I'm the
Our
happiest
mid's
girl
here.
in the world.
Choke is killed. Did
Oh
you
my
see what
god.
she did?
Oh my god, dude.
All part of the plan I just laid out.
I'm out. Careful.
Minions have spawned.
Fucked that bitch up already.
It doesn't look like anybody on our team got fucked up any at all.
I got a
GG,
little.
100
I
GG.
I I got a piece of a little bit of it. Not crazy about it, but
They gave you the touch.
Come on.
yeah, they did the
What's the
shoot
worst
shoot.
that could happen?
That's okay. I got a piece of it. If I hit our jungle, I'm good. Oh man,
You think
I'll be
I'm
completely
crazy?
honest. This is a bit of a
Catch
night
this,
for
my
me.
sister.
Oh yep, yep. I got the Zaya and Zen or Shin bot, which is not great.
Hold on. I'm about to say something
But I
real
do have a
serious.
rel, so I'm sure that's gonna be good. Her stuns are pretty crazy. I've seen people flat out be like, I don't know how this works, and like still,
And still pull it off.
yeah.
This is weird. And then they just kill everybody.
That's
Then
okay.
they just
We'll
like
learn.
fuck everybody up. And you're like, what? Like, yeah, I know what I said.
You're my favorite waste of bullets. Stay still.
I say that.
I'm trying to shoot you.
This reel is not about it.
First blood.
I don't have my thing set up anymore. Say follow me.
Just kidding.
Although that's probably not good right now. I'll wait till like another time where I haven't been engaging in activities.
Ollie was as fast and attentive as their Skarner. That would have been nice.
I'll give you to the count of time's up.
Had the fucking total advantage on set, and now it's been shanghaied.
Shanghai.
Come down there and help
An
you guys.
ally
Fuck
has
off.
been slain.
Volibear sucks. He doesn't
Then
deserve
you
help.
did that on purpose.
Are you our junk?
I'm not. Volibear is.
Let's say.
But he's asking for help and sucking all over the map.
Gotta die sometime. You're not laughing. Witness the singularity. Now where was I? Right, you can have that.
An enemy has been slain.
Well, that was a pretty good engagement. We got our dragon. Nice cooldown. Still 10 ahead creep score, so that's not terrible.
Also have a small creep score advantage.
Let's just behave. Said the whatever.
We got 42 to a 9. That's pretty good.
Not bad.
That's not shabby. For
I have
sure.
died, so you know it's not great.
Reasons.
But
My guy not being? Oh, that's embarrassing. Just standing watching the surroundings, I guess. I don't know.
I have the best intentions.
There you go.
I don't even think once about blowing stuff up. Seriously, screaming helps not at all.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
No need to be scared. Or laugh.
Dude, I'm so fucking frustrated. This chick has not done anything but stun. As a rail,
No, Talon and Volibear haven't done shit either. Like they're actively avoiding trying to do shit.
but you think about Rel, what's the first thing you think about? It's fucking stun. Every time.
That's not what I think about. I think I would.
You think about some horse pussy. I get it. That's what's up.
Wait, I'm thinking.
Yeah, I would.
Some people do this.
Stun him, chick.
An enemy has been slain.
Ooh, that's on me.
You have been slain.
Fun just died? I think it did. Yeah, my phone just died hard.
Oh no.
Not great.
That's how I want to die.
Ooh, hard? You gonna die hard?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't want it to be easy.
No, fuck
I want to be
that.
like John McClane.
Oh wow, that's really close.
Whatever. Let's just start shooting.
Where's the rest of everybody else in this shit?
You have been slain.
Nowhere to be found. Mid's missing. Jungle's missing. Everyone else is like, yeah, that's fine. That's normal. Yeah, we're good with that. That's what's up. Oh
You know me.
shit!
There.
Here comes everybody.
I'm just winning my lane.
Hey, do it, man. Man, I've never realized the detrimental like fucking shit that mid and fucking bot are to that extent. Like
I know.
I get bot for sure. Like that's you gotta know what's up. But like to 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 see that everybody's like, oh nah,
Shut down.
I'm not about any of that. It's kind of shitty. I envy you. That should have just fucking killed that fucking Shin, but he dodged me.
What a motherfucker.
Dude, I had him down to like 20 health for sure. Like at least.
Turret plating will fall soon.
Smile! It's called gunplay.
I haven't seen this fucking real dude fucking any stuns. Dude, and I'm just thinking about all the times I've been stunned by the real.
Ally
I'm
has been
so fucking annoyed. I'm so annoyed. Oh man. Yeah.
You're starting to bore me.
So I know the potential that she has, and you're just like, you're expecting something that never comes. You're like, oh shit. Oh, fuck them up. Nope. Well, why not? Just fuck them, that's fun.
Ask me if I'm listening. Hint, I'm not.
Unless I go mid.
Our fates are entangled.
enemy killing spree.
Why don't I keep that press? What are you crazy?
You're my favorite waste of bullets.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I really need a new gun. But don't tell my other guns.
Enemy
Witness the
rampage.
singularity.
An enemy has been slain.
There you go. Fucking shit up.
Gun meant.
Move that. Maybe they'll get that. No? No, they won't get that. How come nobody wants to fight?
Shut down. An ally has been slain. Double kill.
No, I'm trying to shoot you. Duck! Just kidding, that won't help.
Shut down.
Fucking Zaya already? God damn.
All part of the plan I just made up.
Your team has destroyed a turret. An enemy has been slain.
Got their jungler's nose.
That's good.
Let's say we go take bot.
Ah, come on. What's the worst that could happen?
Let's get it.
You think I'm crazy? You should see my sister.
Ooh, I'm about to get it. Ooh, I'm about to get it. Oh, no, I'm not about to get it. I'm about to get too much.
Slain. Shut down. An enemy has been
Well, we got it. I don't know where Rel was, but we got it.
I was never there.
Dude, you don't have to attack me like that.
was finally able to solo Rift Herald.
Holy shit, you shut your goddamn mouth. Talk about some shit on some shit.
Hold on. I'm about to say something really cool.
I've helped with all 3 of the turrets that we have, by the way, just so you
Well,
know.
I'm glad that you helped me with mine. My support disappeared completely. So
Well,
I
let's
don't
face
know.
it, I've ganked 2 lanes and secured a jungle objective now, 2 jungle objectives now. So what the fuck is our 0-4 Volley Bear doing?
That's the new meta is helping not be in lane.
Well, it sucks because now Seth's able to catch up a little bit in creeps.
Now, where was I?
An enemy has been slain. Double kill.
Damn, son.
Killing spree. Shut down.
Hey, there's my support. She came up mid to help me lane.
Just wave. Said no one
A little confused by that, but that's alright.
Your team has
What's
destroyed
up?
a turret.
Gotcha.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Unbreakable feathers fly! Who needs reasons?
An ally has been slain.
Can't stop fighting.
What he wanted there. Oops, he says. Oh no!
I don't even think once about blowing stuff up.
Oh, okay.
Saved your life.
Thank you.
Take this red, you can have it.
I'm thinking. How do people do this? I'll give you to the count of time's up.
Shut down. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Accidentally did that on purpose.
An ally has been slain.
I'm crazy. Got a doctor's note.
You have slain an enemy.
Yeah, hit it. Hit it. Do it.
What bunch you do?
Gotta die sometime.
I like how you just fucking dipped. You just said, nah, that's not for me. That's not my life. Alright. Alright. This is up. Full health fucking volley. Full health
Hell yeah.
volley. No peel. No helps. That's what's up. It's like we got dragged. Like, bitch, I got dragged. Like, what are you talking about? Yeah, we got dragged, man. Yeah, you didn't know we got dragged.
An enemy has
You gotta
been
learn to kite. You just stood on a jinx. Go figure.
enemy killing spree.
Just start shooting.
Yeah, I can't wait for him to get fucked up. Oh, I can't wait. It's gonna be something special.
You're not laughing.
Enemy rampage.
Blech. Bound by darkness.
An ally has been slain.
You are mine.
An ally has been slain. Enemy
I'm
killing
so
spree.
glad he died. I'm not even joking. I'm so glad he died.
Here. I just can't.
Oh, he did. Don't you worry.
Like, yeah, that was better than helping me. Like, you got it, dude. This is so much better.
Stole his red and got the fuck out.
An ally has been slain.
Damn.
Oh, why wouldn't they chase me? They know I'm not gonna have a team anywhere near me. I'd have to have a team that's aware of what a map is and knows how to look at it and make decisions based on the information displayed on it.
Hey man, you crazy. I'm talking about that shit.
He's such a loser.
When I got an 0-5 jungle.
An enemy has been slain. Shut down.
Jinx? Stands for Jinx. Seriously, screaming helps not at all.
Alright. Here we go. You leading us on? Alright. That is a bit much. That's a bit hairy.
Ask me if I'm listening.
Let's go ahead and get Baron.
Hint,
Fuck
I'm
him.
not.
We don't have a team gathered well enough to do that. They're all alive. So Skarner will just swoop in and steal it. We can force the fight, win the fight, but
This shit's
about all we
happening
got.
apparently. Skarner's in their jungle.
Yep, they're gonna be right here in just a second.
Really need a new gun. But that's till the other ends. No need to be scared. Or lie.
I just need to go back to the Lord Dominic's remains, and then I'm fucking good. I don't give a fuck. I'm up to solo.
What if I had a gun that shot other guns?
An enemy has been slain.
Hiya.
Double kill. An enemy has been slain.
That might as well be GG right there.
An ally has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Aw, come on. What's the worst that could happen?
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Storm
Your team has destroyed a turret.
That's all it takes.
That's it.
Victory!
Alright. I did moderate damage. I didn't even realize we had a fucking Talon. That's sad.
He wasn't good.
Nah, he wasn't great. For sure. I had
Not
less.
even a little bit.
But I reckon that'll be it for me.
Yeah, it's a good stopping point. Why not?
For sure. Good game, man. Another time.
Easy, Ben.
Another
For
place.
sure, for sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Alright, we'll see each other